Warrior Nun, Series 1, Episode 2, titled Proverbs 31:25. And this episode is a better episode than last episode. Last episode, being the first episode, it wasn't bad. It wasn't shit. It was just like, okay, it wasn't a dumpster fire. There was a long list of things I wasn't really happy with for first impression. But with this episode, there are some improvements. The sound mixing is better, definitely. But there's a couple of scenes where it's still a little bit there. We're having a little bit difficult time hearing what the characters are saying. There's a quicker pace. Animation feels a flow. Things kind of feel very naturally out through the episode, except one moment. One episode felt very just like already I feel like our character. You understand what they're going through, but I'll talk about it a little bit later. The CG at the end, and definitely the CG looks really good. It looks really good, and probably like the action scenes or the CGI part of it is going to show up mostly in like probably the end half of the season, just to have the big probably the big epic finale as they much they probably have for a show like this. But the CGI looks good and all that. The voiceover's still there, and here's the thing: voiceover can work. Voiceover can work. I mean, Dexter Morgan. We get in the mind of him and understand what what he's thinking, and that works. In here, it feels like not assaulting, but kind of lowering the audience's intelligence a little bit. That, hey, we have to explain why. So we'll do this voiceovering to explain why. Well, it's very flippin' easy. If you cut it out, it's obviously why. There's a scene where at the end where she gets all sixth sense because she's like, I see dead people, kind of shit. And she's about to leave along with the guy that she has a thing with, but then goes back. But the voiceover says, I need to know, maybe it has a clue to who I am. But I'm like, all you need to do is close the door. It's very easy to know. It's like, hey, if I saw might guess a ghost of a kid, yeah, I'm gonna be like, but can we, sorry, I'm just going to explain how I can see it, but you can't. So I'll go back. It's that kind of shit. It just felt, it was like, not treating the audience as dumb, but just like, hey, yeah, they're treating the audience a little, when it comes to the voiceovers, as dumb. This is a case, this is a story so far, and this is episode 2, for God's sakes, where I can say, tell, the visuals can tell what is happening, and that's what it is. And I'm probably going to mention every episode of this show, or at least this first season, every episode of this season, that I am going to explain why these voiceover stuff is not needed for a show like this. And also, there's this weird scene, like, I get it that you're trying to convince Ava to be this, like, she's hell, this thing's called Warrior Nun, so let's give her this, she's bad, she doesn't need she's independent, all that kind of stuff. But there's a scene that comes out of nowhere, and even from episode 2, completely out of character from episode 1, to be all like, going all moody and shitty and say, I'm going to the beach. I don't need you to save me. I'm going to the beach. I won't go to the water if you. And I'm like, it just comes off as our character out of nowhere, and a bit of like, I get the character's meant to be 19. The character's 19, so 19 shit comes, as late of a teenager as you can be. I get it, but it just comes off as our character, and it feels like how is this the same character? I don't understand that motivation. But yeah, we get portals and we get a bit of Indiana Jones type stuff with artifacts, and it's kind of, I kind of like that, and let's see how that falls out, little seeds out through that to the point where the opinion of it probably won't shape until we get more information of it. But yeah, it's a better episode. It's a better episode, which is, I would say, bravo. So they do say, you know, about the whole first impression. You can't make a first impression. Well, it seems like they're able to jump you board on the second impression.